Okay, how many of you believe in your parents so much that right this minute you could walk down a runway or be on the front cover of a Vogue magazine? Or how about this? Again, right this minute, how you look without changing anything. You're walking down the street, and the person of your dreams walks past you, does a double take, and runs after you, dying to give you your number because you're just that exquisite. Yeah, me neither. But are those things required for a happy life? Is that what tells you that you're a good, successful person? No, that's just storytelling. But sometimes it could be hard to tell the difference between fairy tale and reality. More often than not, the lack of validation from others while growing up could greatly affect how people view themselves, especially if they grew up not fitting the beauty standards. Firstly, I believe beauty standards are absurd but extremely real. That's why it's important to have self-love and self-respect. If you don't have that love and respect for yourself, you make it easy for people to take advantage of you because you start to become desperate for their approval and validation. So let's talk self-respect. It's important to have self-love and self-respect in any relationship, but sometimes it could be most important to have them in romantic relationships. Freshman year, I liked a boy. He was in one of my classes, and I would always take opportunities to talk to him whenever possible. At the time, I was struggling with body image, self-respect, and overall confidence. Well, I guess I must have found some confidence because I ended up telling the dumb guy I liked him, and he told me he liked me back. I remember the first time he complimented my appearance. It was the first time I had any attention from any guy. I felt good about it because I thought he was seeing something in me that I couldn't see in myself. I started seeking more and more of that validation, and if there was anything he didn't like about me, I would try to change it. He told me he liked it when I wore my hair down, so I wore it down. He told me he liked it when I wore baggy clothes, so that's what I wore. He told me that I was on the bigger side, so I stopped eating for a while. I let a horrible and disgusting person in my life just to have those temporary highs. I learned, once he was out of my life, I focused on myself a lot. I learned to love the way I look and not let others influence my feelings about myself. Because of my newfound self-respect, I realized how beautiful I was inside and out, and I was able to leave toxic people, like good people, into my life and be aware of red flags as they start to brew. Although, to even love yourself, you have to know who you are. Knowing who you are and not being afraid to be that individual will help you throughout your years. It will build you a strong sense of self-worth. Take actions like finding a hobby you feel passionate about, work on not caring what other people think, and don't be scared to try new things. Although, don't you dare think that it's going to be easy. Humans are complex beings with unique traits and qualities that make us us. Those quirks to our characters aren't going to be revealed overnight. Even if it takes days, weeks, months, or years to truly understand who you are, it will all be worthwhile. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations, try new things you never thought you'd want to try, and explore different people you never thought you'd get along with. Eventually, you'll learn things about yourself that you never even imagined. Wear those loud, outstanding outfits, eat that fast food burger or milkshake, and express your love for singing, dancing, or playing an instrument and love who you are. Once you find that love and respect for yourself, you'll be ready to pour that love into your relationship with others. Lastly, something that I would like to stress hard is to even have a healthy relationship with yourself, you have to remember that it's okay to be alone sometimes. I notice a lot of people, including myself at times, feel the need to constantly have a lot of friends or people to rely on. But you're not always going to have someone to turn to, and that's when it's important to know how to be on your own. Whether you lose all your friends, you're going through a breakup with someone you might have spent your life with for years, or maybe even you lose touch with your family and you're all alone. If you don't know who you are and how to be stable on your own, things will come crashing down even harder. Enjoy your own company. Learn how to be your own best friend, and at that point, you'll even start to appreciate the presence of others more. All of this ties back to knowing, loving, and respecting who you are. In this imperfect and inconsistent world, with people coming and going, issues presenting themselves left and right, and absurd amounts of shifts in the course of your life, consistently nurture your introspection and your self-love. Even if you have to look in the mirror and say, I love you, love yourself before you love others. Thank you.